What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Huddle. I'm here with my boy.
I was fucking taking a drink. I was trying to rush too.
That's crazy. I be asking him if he's ready. He's not ready. I'm here with my boy
Jesse Masson.
There we go.
You're an addict. You're an addict.
Caffeine addict. If y'all didn't know, that was a back-to-back energy drink. Only fucking. He literally just had one and then just had another one back-to-back.
Yo, this week is an intervention apparently.
Yeah, we're just gonna tell you why you don't need to be addicted to caffeine.
Well, what's up, everybody? I'm Christian Roddy.
Be addicted to water, my boy. I ain't seen you drink 2 back-to-back water bottles.
Hey, yo.
No, I'm playing. I just had a coffee right now.
Yeah, harsh.
I mean,
And I've admitted it. All right, you know.
Hey, that's the first step.
First step is
admitting you had a problem. So yeah, let's get into it. How's your weekend?
It was good. It started off sore as fuck because I hit arms with you.
Stupid pumps.
But that was good. Then the day after that, we golfed, which we'll talk a little bit about that.
That was crazy.
And then I feel like it's a blink of an eye. I feel like
this week flew by. I feel like
this week, this year, this quarter, it's like October is pretty much almost
already.
Yeah. They'll be hearing
November
this.
1st, yeah.
Yeah, November 1st.
Yep.
Damn, day after Halloween.
Yep. Hopefully y'all got lit on Halloween, had fun.
But we're safe.
But we're safe, yeah.
It was good. Outside of that, I found myself at the beach like twice this week.
What?
Yeah, because I've been wanting to take like Oakley out more, and every time I load her up into the car, I'm like, all right, where are we going? Like I just find myself always by the coast. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Why? Fresh air? I don't know. She just seems happy over there.
Hey, that's cool.
That and like in San Marcos, there's not many places to take a dog.
I mean, other than dog park, yeah. Where else are you gonna take a dog?
Yeah, but dog parks are just this like wild area, and it's like I'm not actually hanging out with my dog. My dog's just causing them ruckus with other dogs.
Other than the beach, where else are you bringing your dog to hang out?
I don't know. Like, I want to take my dog somewhere because like there's a lot of breweries that will like
allow dogs.
I
mean, you take your dog golfing with you.
Certain golf courses, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like there's not like I almost want to go to like some bigger outdoor coffee shops that are like brewery environment. But like
which is gang of dogs there.
Sure.
Who the fuck?
No, I'm down with that.
I mean, I guess.
Because I want that brewery environment, but I don't want to drink a beer.
And you're just going to be there with
and
your
get
dog?
all those fucking calories. See, because then I'm a serial killer.
Then you're just going to be there with your dog?
Yeah, I'm chilling with my dog, other people with dogs, but it's not a dog park.
Where is this place at? This is, hey, I would love to be at this place.
There's actually a place down in San Diego. I think it's called like
Bark and Brews?
That might be it.
Paws and Brews? I don't know. I made that shit up.
It's something like that. It's
know.
down by North Park. And like it's mainly a brewery / like dog place, but it's more like it also has like a cafe area. That way you can hang out with the dog as well. But there needs to be somewhere like that up here. Yeah.
I feel like there is, and you just didn't look.
Fuck you.
I mean, did you realistically look?
Pardon my language. Cut that out.
Did you realistically look for that?
Yeah. No.
Did you? No, I know him. That's why I know him. I know he ain't look.
A lot of people have been telling me we've increased our cussing. On the podcast
because we've been
loose,
tight, bro. We been loosey goosey.
But
we'll dial it back in if y'all don't like it.
Yeah, PG. Sometimes.
I guess if y'all soft like that, I guess you can't handle 2 people cussing. But all right.
But yeah, that was my week. Mostly just workouts, a little bit of golf, killing it at work. That's it. How about your week?
Same. Went out for my boy's birthday on Saturday down to San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all take a party bus?
Yeah, he had like a little party van or party like bus or whatever it was. So I took full advantage of that. I used and abused that damn bus. So yeah, it was a good weekend. So
what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Just let your imagination.
Just know that there was a gang of alcohol on the bus, and I didn't have to drive, so I just used it all. So yeah, it was cool. And then we went golfing the next day, which was not the best golf round ever of my life. So it was probably the worst golf I've actually ever played.
Yeah. It's up there.
Oh no, that was the worst. The worst. And then what else? I think that was it. Just work and school. That was about it. Actually, yeah, I finished school. I did my last final for this class, and then played the new Call of Duty.
Oh, the new Call of Duty is out.
Shit was fire.
Obviously, most men, adult men that I know,
play Call of Duty
at some level.
Have played Call of Duty.
Yeah, or still currently do or want to.
Play Call of Duty.
I would say more want to. But yet, and it's commonly like openly talked about.
Yeah.
But I feel like we don't talk about it in group settings. It's like you wait till you find out someone else plays Call of Duty. You're like, oh yeah, I fucking play it. Because it's looked at as one of those things, and it's like here on the Hustle Huddle, it's like, oh, it's childish. You ain't focused on your shit. You ain't on your grind. It's like
grinding.
Every once in a while, you got to shut it off and do something for you.
Every second of the day, I'm grinding. I'm doing something every time of the day to grind.
Yeah.
To produce money for me.
Yeah. Wait till you fucking burn yourself out.
Hey, I definitely had to relax and play some Call of Duty. I do a lot of things to relax, so yeah, it was dope. Play the new Call of Duty, and then watch Black Adam. I went to see Black Adam. Yeah, we all went to see Black Adam. So yeah,
well, Hustle Huddle team bonding.
Hey, it was pretty fire.
What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I feel like I'm being too mean when I rate it like that. So I want to give it a higher. I want to give it a higher because I feel like it wasn't a bad movie. I think it was just me being an asshole. So I want to give it a high rating.
I was entertained.
So I want to give it an 8. Okay, see, that's me not being an asshole though. Like that's me being.
That's so cap.
Okay, it's like a 6.
So
it's like a 6. But I just don't. I feel bad giving it that.
So I was entertained the entire movie. So it did its job.
Didn't you say you were gonna give it an 8?
Who?
In the parking lot?
No, I was.
And then you brought it back down.
I was gonna give it a 6.
No.
And I brought it down to a 5.
No, yours was higher than mine.
No.
Because I initially gave it a 6, and you said 7 or 8.
Did I?
And then you brought it back down to like, oh yeah, you're right. It's a 5. And I was like,
as you sit and marinate with the movie and recall moments.
And I don't want to be that guy though.
But
I don't want to be that guy that's marinating with the movie and be like, oh,
yeah. The little movie critic. What blows me away is the things I didn't like about the movie. I've seen people online say they liked about it. I'm like, what is happening?
No way. Yeah.
Like, what was your least favorite actor?
Hawkman, bro. Hawkman was so garbage. Bro, he was so garbage. I felt like it was just him talking like this the whole time. We need to go find Black Adam. Bro, I was dead. The whole time it was just him like, yeah, like we're going to fight. We're not done fighting after this. Bro, that's literally his whole thing was that. And then I didn't like how Black Adam was like going toe to him during like the first fight. Spoiler if you ain't seen it. He was toe to toe with him during the first fight. And then second fight, he was getting his butt handed to him in the apartment. Like, bro, didn't even get one shot in.
That's the way it should have went down.
On the first fight,
in my opinion.
So I was a little upset. And the fact that they paid that man millions of dollars to do that acting, I feel like I'm a little jealous. Because I feel like I could have done a better job.
Facts.
And I'm not even an actor.
But I was entertained. So I'll give
I think The Rock did great though.
He was my favorite thing about the movie.
I think The Rock did great.
Was him and his character of Black Adam.
Yeah, I think that was like the best part of the movie. The side characters literally did pointless for being in there. Like the Wind chick, I don't know why she was in there.
Me neither.
I don't know what she did.
That must be to set some up later. I don't know. Unless it was
literally pointless for her to be in there.
It was just all over the place.
I mean, she did heal, what's his name, like 2 seconds, and then that was about it. What was it? Was it the chick that? Oh, no. Was it?
Atom Smasher.
Yeah, Atom Smasher.
Whatever.
Yeah. She like healed him.
Yeah, she did it because her wind's like actually like nanobots or something.
Yeah, like nanobots or I don't know.
It was explained barely in the movie, but
everything was explained barely in the movie. So like that's why again I was being nice and I gave it an 8 because I guess like it was entertaining. For entertainment purposes only, I give it an 8. For a movie that you're like critiquing, I give it a 6. So yeah, what about you?
7.6.
7.6?
So 7 for entertainment, 6 for like, and that's being generous.
What about you?
It felt to me like it was a bunch of cutscenes in a game mashed together in a movie. You know what I mean?
Especially the boss fight, like the end fight.
All of it
felt like a for sure cutscene.
Looked like Black Adam. You were just about
like
to go
I felt like
on him and go.
I felt like I definitely just got done fighting the boss as Black Adam, and then boom, cutscene, and then now they're just finishing up.
Yeah,
like it felt like an Injustice game.
Yeah, it was just weird.
That's a great game.
I rated it like a 4.
A 4? Damn, you're rude, bro.
I love
I felt bad. I just hated it.
Yes,
the
sir.
whole thing.
I just thought it
I
was
did
start
kept
to finish.
I did keep looking at Jesse like, bro, what's going on?
I'm so confused.
What's going on? That's like when I was watching Thor, bro. I was so tight in Thor.
Thor was better than this movie. And I didn't.
Thor was better than this movie.
And I didn't like Thor.
I personally don't even think Thor was better than this movie. I think Black Adam was definitely better than Thor. Thor was so garbage.
They must have been filming this in the same
Together, bro. the same directors, bro.
Facts.
garbage.
But
Yeah, other than that, it was good. Sports are back. Lakers are still garbage. So.
fucking damn. There I am cussing again.
Hey, say it because they are trash, bro. Lakers are garbage. They're
Russell Westbrook, trash.
0-4.
Patrick Beverly, trash.
0-4 right now, and I'm pretty sure they're playing tonight. Hey Siri,
Yeah.
what's the score of the Lakers game? Yep. Timberwolves 78, Lakers 75. Yep. About to get beat by the Timberwolves, bro. Ain't that some stuff? You got like 5 All-Stars on your team, and you literally can't beat Timberwolves. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you took those names from all like 20 years from now, like or whatever, like the history books, you're like 5 All-Stars: Patrick Beverly, Russell Westbrook, AD, LeBron James are all on the same team. What was their record to start the season? 0-5.
0-5, bro.
But there's context there.
They're about to play.
They're trash.
I think they play the Nuggets again on Monday. About to get beat up by the Nuggets again.
Jesus, but
Yeah. Now, so yeah.
yeah, but playing golf, like coming in to work this week, my team like asked me what I did. And I was like, golf. And they're like, you always golf. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then one of my front desk girls asked me what I think the hardest sport to like do is, because we're doing like a spirit week and
Hardest sport to play.
We're doing a sports day, and I was like, maybe golf. And then this other the front desk girl was like, golf's not even a sport. And I was about damn near lost my mind. But then we dug deep into
so
it.
Dumb.
On like what a sport is. But
what is a sport?
So a sport by context, you have to have 3 things. Mm-hmm. The first, I had to look into this for my argument at work, but the first thing is it has to have a level of physical effort or physical exertion.
Okay.
So that's number 1. Number 2, it has to have a level of skill, so like skill acquisition.
Hella skill involved.
And then the third piece is it has to have a level of competition. So like dancing is not a sport. Competitive dancing is a sport. Same with cheer. Cheer is not a sport. Competitive cheer is a sport. So it's like there.
Look at that. Learning something.
There you go.
There you go. Now you know exactly what a sport is.
So if you're ever in a debate with somebody, those are your 3 criteria for a sport.
So you playing ping pong with your homie, not a sport. Unless it's competitive ping pong. Y'all getting into it, then that's a sport, baby. So, now you got a sport on your hands.
So like your kids playing T-ball and you don't keep score, they're not playing a sport.
They just out there hitting balls.
Because you've removed the competitive aspect. You have to have a winner. Someone's
got to be a winner, bro. Always got to be a loser.
So initially I said golf was probably the hardest sport to do. And I was like, other athletes play golf to...
First of all, stop saying to play.
To play. My bad.
Go. Making me angry.
Sheesh. All right. So it was one of the hardest sports to play.
Yeah.
Because other athletes, to stay competitive, like will play this sport, like after retirement and things like that.
J.R. Smith. My boy literally went to college to go play golf.
After thinking about it a longer time period, I came up with a different sport.
What sport is that?
But first I want to ask you, what do you think the hardest sport to play is?
The hardest sport to play, I want to say, is tennis.
You think tennis is harder than golf?
Oh, for sure. Tennis is a hard sport. I feel like tennis, takes so many, like...
Not at the pro level. So
what?
Not like...
That's what I'm thinking of.
That's not what I'm talking... Just to like play...
I'm talking about like all of the pro athletes.
Decently.
And whoever like needs to be in the highest like pro athlete category. I'm thinking tennis is probably one of the hardest
just to like be better than average.
To be better than average?
Like, what's the hardest sport to play? Because I could play tennis. I have played tennis.
Have you ever played tennis?
Yeah. Like, not in a competitive environment. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Outside of friends.
Tennis, then.
But like, I've never played in like a tennis league. Like,
that's what I'm saying. In a competitive environment, I feel like it's hard to play tennis.
So,
because one, it's definitely physically exerting.
Okay.
And well, two, like there's so many different like critiques on like styles of like tennis and like getting it right to.
Okay. Well then, so pro tennis.
So pro tennis, either pro tennis, golf is definitely up there.
Because I was about to say, do you know what the number 1 sport is with the highest skill gap from recreational player to pro player?
It's probably golf.
It's golf.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. Like that's it's night and day from a recreational player to a pro player. You got people like Tiger Woods shooting like 27 under, and you got me shooting like 80 over, bro. Come on now, like that's not even comparable.
So then I changed my answer again. If we're basing it off of like the pro sport, but if it's just to play,
what'd you say?
So initially I said golf, and then I changed it to ice hockey.
Ice hockey?
Yeah, because not only do you need to be able to,
I feel like golf is way harder than ice hockey.
Well, I mean, not only do you have to be able to skate, like ice skate, you also have to have the hand-eye
ice
coordination.
Ice skating is not that hard. You ever went ice skating?
Yeah.
It's just like normal skating.
At the pro level?
Well, if we're talking, you just changed it. You literally just changed it.
Or even like better than average.
Better than average.
Like
if I'm a better than average skater.
I'm not a better than average ice skater.
But it's easier learning curve to be a better than average ice skater than it is to be a golfer. For sure.
Yeah, I guess. If you shoot in the night.
If you constantly go out on the ice every day.
Okay. If you go hit balls every day.
You think you're going to be better? Bro.
So if you hit
better than average?
If you hit in the 90s on a regular basis, you're already in the top 14% of people who play golf.
So, okay, let me put it like this. If you, to hit in under 90.
On a regular basis.
On a regular basis. How many times do you think you would have to go to the range?
To the range?
Yes. To practice.
A lot.
Well, give me an estimate.
I mean, I am very, very happy when I shoot in the 90s, and I've been playing golf for 3 years.
Under 90, I'm saying.
Oh, under 90? No, I mean 90. No, in
I'm
the
saying
90s.
Under 90.
Under 90?
Under 90.
You got to go once to twice a week.
Once to twice a week for how long? Probably like a year. Maybe, maybe like 2 years.
Like at least a year.
Exactly. So now,
and you're going twice a week.
For me to get like to a professional skater, I probably only got to go like 6 months at like once or twice a week.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
I'm with that. So skill acquisition is easier in ice skating.
That's what I'm saying. The learning curve for becoming a professional skater is probably a lot easier than learning golf.
Golf is so fucking hard.
It's way too hard, bro. That's impossible.
So you think tennis is still harder than golf?
I think tennis is so physically exerting. I feel like one is one of the like highest like physical exertions.
Yeah.
And two, I feel like there's so much skill in tennis that it also critiques a lot of it as well.
I don't know, man. Golf is still
because I think of tennis almost like I think it's almost like comparable skill level as golf. Like there's so many like aspects of tennis, especially if you're playing duos or singles. Mm-hmm. Like that is just again different. Like back there's like people that work on their backhand stroke for like 10 years and still can't get their backhand right.
Yeah.
So it's like I think that's one of the hardest probably to play. And I think golf and tennis are probably like neck and neck. Only because golf is going to be a little bit skill harder, I think.
Yeah, but on the physical exertion is higher. Yeah.
It's a lot higher. So that's why I put them like hand in hand.
I think golf has the highest skill acquisition.
Oh, for sure.
Just because you're hitting, and like people don't understand it. They're like, you just hit the ball. Sure. The ball is literally like.
If that was the case, there would be pro golfers literally everywhere.
Everywhere. Like the golf ball is like one of the smallest balls across all sports. Yeah. And now I have to hit it into a hole the size of a cup that is 400 yards away.
Honestly, a lot of it is fucking luck.
At our level.
At our level.
4 football fields away. That is where I'm sending this ball. I need to get it there in the least amount of hits as possible.
That's crazy.
With streams, ponds, trees, all this in my way. When you say it, it almost sounds ridiculous. But then to go out there and do it with like the tool they give you, it's tough.
You just have to be so consistent to have like a perfect golf game. Like so consistent. Like it literally like goes from you placing your thumb like this to placing your thumb down the middle, which will fuck your whole swing up.
Yeah. It's
like,
tough.
Literally one different side of the grip. You gripped a little too hard this time. Now your club's
the ball's going a different direction.
Yeah, completely different.
Yeah, and which they could say the same thing about multiple sports, but like
I wouldn't say about multiple sports, but yeah.
But I mean, I've played football, I've played rugby, I've played basketball, like at a competitive level, and then it's just not the same.
No, yeah, I feel like and probably almost like.
And I think the thing is, in a lot of sports, physical dominance or whatnot can overcome a level of skill acquisition.
Oh, for sure.
That's not there in golf. You could be the strongest guy in the world, and it can't overcome that skill gap.
No, yeah. Even you could be a prime athlete, and you could be dog water at golf. Like, you could be literally, like, one of the top Olympians, and you literally would not be able to. Because, like, what's crazy is, like, when I think about athletes, I think about their capable to play
multiple sports.
Exactly. So when there's a sport that you can't play and you're like a top athlete, then that's probably a hard sport. Yeah. And I guarantee if you put because if you put LeBron James in the NBA, he's probably going to do great. And maybe in the MLB, if he tried, he'd probably do great. But like Pat Mahomes, he can go to MLB and to play football. He maybe played basketball. I don't know.
He plays basketball.
Does he? See, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, he played in high school and I think a little in college.
So there you go. That's another one. And Kyle Murray, like another person that you could put in like all categories and probably will do exceptionally well in. But if you put him on a golf course,
he's played in some pro amateur tournaments with Steph Curry. Patrick Mahomes.
Is he good, dude?
I don't know. I think like 80s, 90s.
Just because you play in a tournament,
no, 80s, 90s. No, it's pro-ams. It's like pro people who play amateur golf.
Yeah, so that don't mean he good, though.
It's like Bill Murray. Bill Murray's above average in those tournaments.
Bill Murray looks like he's good.
Yeah, he's above average.
He looks like he's solid. I seen him hit like a no-look putt where he was like walking away from it. So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I
love golf.
I think tennis and golf are probably like the top two hardest to play.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't appreciate tennis that much. Tennis is incredibly hard, but
I just think it's just so hard.
Maybe it's because the top level tennis people make it look so easy.
No, for sure. That's the same with golf, though. That's the same reason why people don't put golf up there. Like, imagine taking a serve from Serena Williams. I guarantee you'll never hit that shit. Back into play.
There you go. That's the key. That's the key. Back into play.
You might be able to hit it, but back into play, I guarantee you probably won't hit it.
It would take a lot of try.
But you driving, like you getting par on a par 4 with another person like that.
Well, somebody who's like never golfed.
Yeah.
Bro, you could leave them out there all fucking day. They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you ever take someone to the driving range for their first time? And it's so stupid and aggravating to watch, but it's like they can swing all fucking day and they can't get that ball up in the air.
Yeah, they can't. But what I'm saying is, like, say, like, you play tennis, right? You've played it a couple times.
Yeah.
And you've played golf a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, do you think you have a better chance of getting a par with Tiger Woods on a par 4 or getting a serve back in play from Serena Williams? I feel like you have a chance with Tiger, for sure.
Well, because it's not like I have to beat Tiger.
That's
on
what
the
I'm saying.
par.
You just got to get the par.
And I've also played golf for the last 3 years on a very regular basis.
Yeah, but
I've played tennis recreationally.
Exactly, but
maybe 20 times.
Even if you did play it on a regular basis, I guarantee you're probably not getting that from Serena.
Not. And if it was like, you get this serve off the first try or you die. No, I'm dying.
You're dying for sure. But
like, she'd have to serve it to me like 25
exactly,
times.
But,
and I might get one.
But you getting a par might be better. Like, you might have a better chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, there you go. That's why I think tennis is fucking hard.
If I played tennis for 3 years, I just have to get 1 out of 10 like in play, not like score on her. I just need to let her hit it again.
Yeah, that's it. All she got to do.
If I played tennis for 3 years, I think I could do that.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I've never had somebody like that serve me.
I just have you the boundaries of a tennis court is just so far, and Serena Williams serving it up 10 times.
What's the speed of her serve?
Purposely, like, trying for you not to score back. Like, I feel like...
Because they get aces on other pros.
Exactly. And I feel like, bro, like, that's some heat coming in, and she's sending it any direction she wants. She'll put that right on the line, and you probably not going to get there.
128 miles per hour.
Good luck.
Oh, my God.
No way you getting that, bro.
That's her fastest in 2013. She averages 106.
Still, that's stupid fast. There's no way you getting that. 106, 113, bro. You know how quick you got to get there? Even 3 years, bro. I feel like you might get a luck diving for it. Like, boom. And it's just like happens to be in play. But I'll give you my chance with Tiger on the par 4, bro. I'll take it.
That's fucking
I'll
tough.
just get in Tiger's head the whole time.
That's tough.
Like, Tiger, you suck.
Bro,
watch out for for them trees, bruh.
All right, that fool has like a 97% chance of parring or better.
I feel like she's got like a 98% chance
of acing me.
Of acing you.
Oh, it's high. It is high.
It's for sure high. But yeah, so there you go. I think that's why I've personally picked tennis up there.
So that was at the pro level.
Yeah.
So thinking back on it, just to be a little like to play at like a competitive.
Oh, at a competitive like
a little better than average. Like
better than average. For sure, golf then.
You play at your local country club.
For sure, golf.
Okay.
Because if I'm getting like an average Joe tennis player, like he might give me a couple times, but if I've been playing,
but you can play the game.
Yeah, but if I've been playing tennis like ongoing,
I think that's the difference.
I'll be good.
Is like somebody can tell you like, oh yeah, you play tennis pretty well. You can get that statement easier in tennis than someone saying like, oh yeah, that guy's good at golf.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Like, because that's fucking like again.
No, yeah.
Of the people who play golf, only 14% shoot in the 90s or better.
Yeah, no, that's rare. And around the 90s aren't even that good.
Scratch, which is then now you're talking about good golf.
Good golf. Scratch golf.
They're not playing bad golf.
I only know 2 scratch golfers.
Is 1% of the people who play golf.
That's crazy. I know 2 1%ers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's because of the area we live in. Honestly.
Yeah, that's honestly because we live out here.
Yeah.
If you put me anywhere else, I probably wouldn't meet a scratch golfer. But yeah, so.
Speaking of places we live.
Bro.
Some recent news this week.
You know what's going on, bro? Housing market's finally down.
Yes,
not by a lot, though. 2.5% the housing market fell.
It's so funny. I see it on all the real estate pages I follow. Like,
it's your time to buy.
Prices are dropping, and it's like, oh, I'm like, by how much? 2.5% on average.
They only went up 13% over the last year.
At least.
But hey, yeah, they dropped 2.5%. So let's get hype. But
so with the average home cost in San Diego coming in at like $750,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath standalone home. What is that? What's 2.5% of that?
2.5% of 750.
750.
That's going to be what? 14,000, 15,000?
That's what the price fell by?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, interest rates over doubled? Yeah, get out of here with that.
Was that right? I feel like 15 something. Only dropped what?
So
18 grand. But over the last year it went up by what 750%.
Well, you have areas that have appreciated like 20%. On average, somewhere around 12%, though.
Yeah, so like 13%.
But then interest rates have doubled.
Yeah, so exactly. Now you're getting 13%. So they went up by what was 140,000.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
But they only dropped 18,000.
But
I'm not that hyped. But
the reason it is hyped, or the reason that they're making a big deal about it, because it has had this upward trajectory. I'm having a seizure.
It's all that caffeine.
For so long. You said the last time the price dipped was
in 2008. Last time San Diego housing market seen a price dip was in 2008.
Yeah, and not like a one-day dip. Like this was the 2.5% average is over the last 2 months.
Over the last quarter.
Last quarter.
Yeah, okay. I think it's the last 2 quarters. No, I think it's a quarter.
Last quarter.
Last quarter. But yeah, so that, I guess that could potentially lead to good things. Like, I feel like that is an indicator of us almost being close to being in a recession. So
we're not in a recession?
I technically,
by
definition, technically we are in a recession. What a recession basically is. Huh?
Didn't they change the definition?
Yes, but
they did.
Still we're going to go off of what it was. Of course.
So, technically a recession is when the economy is down over basically the last 2 quarters.
Mm-hmm. Which you have negative GDP growth.
Yeah, negative GDP growth over the last 2 quarters, which has happened over the last 2 quarters.
Yep.
Or is it 2 months or 2 quarters?
2 quarters.
It's 2 quarters, right? So technically, by technicalities, we are in the recession. I think we're at the beginning stage of the recession, which could be a good and a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a blessing and a curse. So I think it depends on what people do in the recession and take these opportunities to make the right choices to set them up for success later down the future.
Definitely, because recessions are already going to affect everybody differently. People's incomes are going to be affected. Their jobs are going to be affected. Their work-life balance will be affected. But as we've talked about before on the show, like the most self-made millionaires or whatever have been made during times of recession.
Yeah.
And that can happen in a lot of different ways. It's like, are you starting your own business? Are you finding new ways to make money, creating new opportunity for people? Or are you buying things at discount? And by, I mean things, I'm talking about like investments, like investment
Housing.
Opportunities, houses, stocks, whatever it might be.
Yeah, because now with this recession, like everything is down in the market right now. So, well, technically everything will be down in the market. So stocks will be down, housing prices will be down. Technically goods will be down too as well.
Most of the time in recessions, because in America we live mostly in a free market. So when there's a recession, you will notice that disposable income is not available. So then people are buying goods at a lower frequency, which then people still want to make profitability. So if you have less demand for your supply, it's like, cool, I've got to move this product, otherwise it just sits here. Okay, if I discount it to move this many units, then I'll still be profitable.
So then will inflation go down in a recession?
Depends on how bad the recession is. I mean, because the inflation is, yes, supply and demand, but it also goes on the value of the dollar and how much we have in circulation. So I don't think inflation will necessarily go down. It might slow. Because like right now we're close to 9%. I think last time I checked it was 8.8% inflation rates.
So I think it will go down, but I don't think it will go exponentially down.
Yeah.
Like I think it will go back down to like 5%.
Yeah, and it depends on, I guess, how long the recession lasts too.
That is true.
So you were saying before, on average, recessions last anywhere from 6 to 18 months.
Yeah.
And also that's what buying on discount could be scary too, because you don't know
when it's going to go back up.
Yeah, you don't know.
Or if it's going to continue to go down.
Yeah, because you could buy a house at, like people did, a little while ago. They bought houses at like peak value, and they've already lost a good amount of value.
They already lost $75,000 over their house. But
but they have great interest rates.
But yeah, they have a great interest rate. But it's still like, even if like longevity, like it's going to go back up. If you're speaking long term,
most things
are going to go back up.
And
stocks, housing is all going to go back up.
And we might say like things are going to be on discount, or prices are going to go down. They might not go down to what we remember them to be in 2016, 2019, but they might be like lower than things. Cheaper. Yeah, lower than things we've seen in the last 2-3 years. Yeah. Because guess what? With inflation and everything, this is still going to be going up. So if it's what it was 3 years ago, that's going to be really discounted compared to what something could possibly be in the next 5 years.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to buy a crib like right in a recession, it's probably going to get down to maybe like, if an average home cost in like San Diego is $750,000, probably will get back down to it being in the average.
In the sixes?
Yeah, the sixes, maybe 550s.
No way.
You don't think it would be in 550s? I've already seen houses for 400. Swear to God.
No way.
Like
not
450.
Not an average turnkey home in San Diego County.
I'll bet you right now.
You will not. That is not in a senior living community, and you can move in it today.
So you're saying I can't find a house right now for 550? Yes, the interest rates will be high as motherfucker.
In San Diego County, it has to be a home, not a townhome, not a condo, not a mobile home.
Yes.
And it can't be for auction.
San Diego County, does that count from like Temecula down?
Nope, that's Riverside County.
Well, I mean, Temecula down is San Diego County. Yeah, it stops at Temecula. Yes, it does. You want to bet me? It stops at Temecula. Like right before Temecula. So Fallbrook down is technically San Diego County.
Fallbrook is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Temecula down.
So not Temecula.
Not including Temecula.
So the line right below Temecula.
Yes, okay. So 550, right? Ready to go, 500K.
Let me see.
It's not the brightest, not the nicest house, but it's 500K in El Cajon. Got him. Got him, Huddle. Got him. Let's go. Hey, there's nothing in there. There's nothing bad about it. It's just an ugly house. It's not your dream home. You're not going to move into your dream home, of course, but you'll definitely find a house.
This has to be fake.
Bro, come on. I would like for you to say that I'm right in this microphone.
Right on what?
The bet was, you know what the goddamn bet is.
And what we were talking about is why this also could be a good thing is if now or before that now you've been accumulating cash.
This is the best time. Accumulate cash, get your cash right.
Keep saving it. Don't make these big purchases to over leverage yourself. Because if you have cash available in certain moments, that's where you can.
That's when you explode.
Yep. optimize,
your cash.
maximize everything.
So like, for example, even with stock markets, like the stock market's down, like Google is down to like $98 a share or $88 a share. Like bro, you buy a bunch of Google, like right now at $88 a share, and it gets back up to $2,000 a share, bro. You're gonna be set pretty.
Well, hold on, don't forget the split though. But yes.
Well, yeah, I mean this is already after the split, like
was
the split was 20 for 1.
It wasn't 2,000 after the split, was it?
No,
that was pre-split, right?
Yeah, pre-split.
What was its peak post-split?
Post-split, I think it was like 135, maybe. Nothing crazy.
So you're around $50.
Yeah.
Down from where the split peak.
Yeah, peak split was. Yeah. So I'm down because I think it came out to like 110 after split. So I'm down like maybe $30, which isn't so bad. Like if it gets back up to $2,000 in another 10 years, I'll still have like $40,000, which is not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take it. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely utilize your cash right now. So don't make the crazy purchase of getting a car or any like type of thing that's going to hurt your credit score that may qualify you for investing your money into a house or into different stuff, investment
and
properties.
It's never too late to save. Like if you have no savings right now, just start making a savings and
saving a little bit,
because recessions could last 18 months.
Yeah,
like
you never know.
Who knows what the price of certain things are going to be at in a year from now?
I don't know how long the 2008 recession lasts. I feel like it was longer than 18 months.
Well, so the recession versus the housing market, I don't think the recession lasts that long, but the housing market didn't get back to like 2008 highs for a really long time.
Yeah, so I mean, you could
like
potentially
3 years.
Yeah, you could potentially set yourself up for success in this time of day. Like if it's starting up a company or if it's doing something crazy like investing in real estate or investing in crypto or not crypto, but investing in stocks. Like I'd say wait until like the best moment. And I guess you will never know when the best moment.
That's what I was about to say.
Never
You'll never have that perfect moment,
and
if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll never jump in.
100%. But at least wait a little bit.
Just make like a educated guess.
Yeah, educated guess.
You don't have to time everything, but like, based off what I've heard, what I've looked at, the research I've done, this pretty good moment.
Yeah, just don't start buying cribs right now because we're down 2.5%. Then we drop it to another like 5%. And you're like, damn, I'm an idiot. So instead of doing the usual 5-minute fitness tip, we're going to wrap it up a little different today. You feel me? What are we going to do?
We're going to be answering your guys' questions because we got the answers.
Yes, sir. Let's get to the Q&A.
At least we think we do.
I don't know if we do. Dang, another nice house. All right, my bad. Let me get off of Zillow. $499 in Vista? Hold on.
Are you still?
I'm sorry. All right.
Somebody get their mans.
Back to the Q&A. 55 plus. God damn it.
So I think our first question is actually for you, Sean, specifically. Yeah, right here. So shout out to T King Kong.
T King Kong.
For Sean.
Yes.
Are deadlifts a back exercise?
No, deadlifts are not a back exercise. It's a posterior chain exercise, but it is not a back exercise. Deadlifts are mainly a hamstring and glute exercise. Mm-hmm. I mean, it probably puts a little strain on your back because you probably lifted wrong, but for a fact, it's not a back exercise, posterior chain exercise. But it probably does infect like some of the back. I guarantee it's probably into a play in that. So I feel like deadlifts is a full body exercise. I'm not gonna lie to you. My full body be getting worked out in deadlifts. Not even playing. That takes a lot out of me to deadlift. That's why I don't deadlift.
That is true.
But yeah, good question though. I know you try to catch me slipping with that one. That's why you asked me. So let me ask you the next question. Next one is, what's your weirdest gym experience?
Ooh, as an employee in the gym or just a member?
Give them a employee and a member if you got one.
My weirdest one as an employee is having to kick a masturbator out of the men's showers.
You would not have been an employee if you ain't done that.
Yeah. The shitty part about it is it like happened 2 nights in a row. I think we've talked about this in Crazy Gym Stories, but yeah, I was like our regular nighttime guy, and another regular came up pretty upset and was like, "Yo, you gotta get this, man." I was
you
like,
gotta
"What?"
Go back there and get him.
And then like I'm going in each shower, like
he's at it again.
I'm making eye contact, like were you the one? And then obviously,
were you staring at?
Like I've also got to like also kind of peep down, like, are you? Because you got to kick the guy out if it's him. But everybody's good to go. So
hey, yo, I don't know about that.
So
I got him. You.
You a little chubbed up. Get out of here.
But so
no shot.
But it was 2 nights back to back. Never caught the guy. I feel bad because the same member came to get me every time.
He's like, are you gonna do something about this?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And he's like,
you know, this was a fucking.
Yeah. He's like, what kind of place you running?
What kind of place is this?
But
red light district over here.
Like a week later, his brother calls in and like has like a bunch of like the brother of the person who is the masturbator,
chronic masturbator.
Yeah, because I don't know how he knows his brother does that.
It's a long habit.
Low key, it could have just been him, and he knows
blames it on his brother.
Yeah, he knows we were on to him, so now he's got to give me the sob story.
It's my brother, bro.
Yeah, so but
this is the 5th store I've called today. I'm so sorry. My brother just going around masturbating everywhere.
So that was probably my weirdest one.
Fucking serial masturbator.
As a team member. As a member, I feel like I've been pretty lucky. I haven't ran into a bunch of crazy things.
I feel like as a member, I feel like I haven't ran into anything crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, no, I haven't ran into anything crazy as a member. As a team member, I definitely didn't ran into. Even like recently, bro. Recently, I had to kick a dude. Bro, I had to kick a dude for smoking a cigarette in the jacuzzi, bro.
Oh my God.
This man was posted up like it was his backyard, and he was like this, bro.
Oh my God.
I walk back there and I'm like, some dude comes up to me. He's like, you know, there's somebody smoking a cigarette back there. I'm like, you lying, bro. And I pop back there. He got the cigarette. Look like Tony Montana, bro. Just
like he run the place.
And he did it in front of me, bro. I was like, that's disrespectful.
Like, looks you in the eyes. You gonna tell me?
You gonna put this out, bro? No, I was like, yo, you wildin', you bold for that, bro. I'm like, yeah, you definitely got to go. I'm not even giving you a chance to dry off. Get up out of here.
Members definitely test their limits.
Oh, bro. During COVID, bro, we used to have this member that would sneak into the jacuzzi because the jacuzzi used to be closed, right? And we used to, like, caution tape it up. And, like, so you weren't allowed to get into the jacuzzi. This man would be in the jacuzzi every time. And so we caution tape it up, and he's over there in the corner of in the jacuzzi, like caution taped up, like
down.
Yeah, like down to his head. It's like water right here above his nose. And I'm walking back there, and I'm like, "Is that you in there?" And I'm like, "Bro, get out, bro." Next day, bro, I put a sign that says "Don't get into the jacuzzi" on a big whiteboard. And I'm like, all right, cool. He's not in there. I go walk in. This man is hidden behind the sign, behind the little whiteboard sign, and he's like this. and I'm like walking by, and I'm like. And he like kind of like peeps his head out, and then he goes back. And I'm like, nah, I seen you, bro. And he's like, I go in there. He's like, you caught me. And I'm like, bro, get your ass out of here, bro. He thought it was his own personal jacuzzi for the longest, bro. But yeah, I mean, I definitely had to kick out some masturbators too, though.
For sure. But yeah, I think as a member, I don't want to say that I've been lucky to avoid crazy things in the gym. I think just because I know how wild gyms and people can be. When I go work out, I hat down, headphones in, head down. Yeah. I go put in work and I go.
Yeah, I've been lucky to not run into any crazy like stuff happen while being a member.
Yep.
So yeah, I've been lucky. But yeah. Boom. So that's the segment of the first Q&A on a Hustle Huddle live and direct. I know it was only 2 questions. Y'all need to throw some more in there, bro. I know it was kind of last minute. I barely posted it maybe like an hour or 2 ago, so didn't get too many questions. But yeah.
Yeah, no, we appreciate the engagement. Something that we'll probably keep running with. Want to really involve you guys in the community. And the questions could be about anything. Obviously, we have a long history of fitness, but we love to talk about finance, life,
they could be
personal
questions, yeah. Where do you get your haircut at?
Yeah. And
what kind of car you drive? Don't get too crazy. What color is it?
Hey, yo.
Where you be parking it at? No, I ain't answering all that. You the ops for that one, bro. But you're not catching me slipping.
But we love it. And that was another episode of the Hustle Huddle. And don't forget,
hustle is the only controllable pillar of success, damn it. And get out there and follow, like, and subscribe and do all that. And show us some love, bro.
Yeah.
Man, we hurting out here, bro.
Hey.
What you want me to cry on the podcast?
You can find us at The Hustle Huddle on Instagram. Subscribe, follow on YouTube. And you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and also YouTube.
Tell your mama about us.
Before we go to a house.